첫 번째 섹션 1입니다. We keep up with celebrity. 단어를 먼저 알아보도록 하겠습니다. appearance, 외모, worry, 걱정하다, unfortunate, 안타까운, glamour, 화려함, due to, 뭐뭐 때문에, as far as, 뭐뭐에 관한 한, as far as, 뭐뭐에 관한 한, celebrity, 연예인, 셀럽이라고 줄여서 얘기하고요. celebrity, 연예인, keep up with, 뭐뭇을 따라가다, keep up with, I keep up with your doing, your behavior. Do people in your country talk a lot about other people's appearance? Do people in your country talk a lot about other people's appearance? Do people in your country talk a lot about other people's appearance? Do people in your country talk a lot about other people's appearance? I think they do. I think they worry about that a little bit. I think they worry about that a little bit. It's unfortunate, but there's a lot of glamour in America. It's unfortunate, but there's a lot of glamour in America. And it's due to like our culture as far as TV celebrity. And it's due to like our culture as far as TV celebrity. So we try to keep up, I think, too much with celebrity. So we try to keep up, I think, too much with celebrity. So we try to keep up, I think, too much with celebrity. Sophomore year, senior, sophomore, junior, freshman, junior, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, sophomore year of college. 단어를 먼저 알아보겠습니다. date, sophomore, 2학년, guy friend, 남자친구, pressure, 강요하다, crowded, 사람이 많은, end of ing, 결국 뭐뭐로 끝나다, classy, 고급스러운, in, 뭐뭐 후에, awkward, 어색한, cause, 왜냐하면, because, respond, 대답하다, clearly, 분명히, work out, 일이 잘 풀리다, What was your worst dating experience? Okay. Sophomore year of college, there was this guy that all my guy friends were friends with, and he asked me to get coffee one day. Oh, okay. Sophomore year of college, there was this guy that all my girlfriends were friends with. There was this old guy that all my guy friends were friends with, and he asked me to get coffee one day, and all my friends pressured me into it, and all my friends pressured me into it. But the place we were going to go was too crowded, so ended up going to Dunkin' Donuts, which was really crazy. Classy, classy. But the place we were going to go was too crowded, so ended up going to Dunkin' Donuts, which was really classy. And then I sat down, and the first thing he asked me was, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And then I sat down, and the first thing he asked me was, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" So it was a little awkward after that, cause I have no idea. So it was a little awkward after that course. I have no idea. How did you respond? I said, I think I want to live in Boston, and that's all I know. I think I want to live in Boston, and that's all I know. And I'm not in Boston, so clearly it didn't work out well. And I'm not in Boston, so clearly it didn't work out well. Halloween in Toronto. 할로윈 10월 31일 할로윈. dwindle 줄어들다. dwindle 줄어들다. spiked 찔린. spiked 찔린. crime 범죄. crime 범죄. violence 폭력. violence 폭력. happen 발생하다. happen 발생하다. during 동안에. weary 지친. weary 지친. How is Halloween in Toronto? I guess it's dwindling now. I guess it's dwindling now. I guess it's dwindling now. Just because people are afraid of like their candy being spiked, or crime and violence that happened during that night. Just because people are afraid of like their candy being spiked, or crime and violence that happened during that night. And I think parents are a little bit more wary, sending their young kids out into the streets of Toronto. And I think parents are a bit more wary, sending their young kids out into the streets of Toronto. 네 번째, I live in 안양. get around, 돌아다니다. get around. used to, 예전에 뭐뭐 했다. train, 열차. just, 그냥. compare, 비교하다. compare, 비교하다. convenient, 편리한. convenient. cost 비용이 들다. ride free ride 탑승. similar to 뭐뭐와 비슷한. How do you get around in Korea? 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 You know what? I live in Anyang and I used to work in Gangnam. Live in Anyang and I used to work in Gangnam. I used to take the bus or train every day. I used to take the bus or train every day. I used to take the bus or train every day. But these days I just work to work. So actually almost every day I just work. But these days I just work to work. So actually almost every day I just work. But these days I just work. I just work to work. I just work to work. I just work to work. So actually almost every day I just work. How does it compare to Americas? How does it compare to Americas? Well, do you know what? I live in San Francisco, so we have a very good subway system. Well, you know what? Well, you know what? I live in San Francisco, so we have a very good subway system. However, I think San Francisco more convenient, but it costs so much more. But it costs so much more. However, I think San Francisco more convenient, but it costs so much more. Like a 20-minute train ride will probably cost you about 5,001 similar to 5,001. So like a 20-minute train ride will probably cost you about 5,001 similar to 5,001. So the fact that you can go 2 or 3 in Korea and it costs you no more than 2,001 is amazing to me. The fact that you can go 2-3 hours in Korea and it costs you no more than 2,001 is amazing to me. I have a Korean wife. Random, 무작위. Fact, 사실. Unbroken, 끊어지지 않는. Pull up, 턱걸이. Once, 언젠가. Car crash, 차 사고. In the space of. What else? Weird, 이상한. Originally, 원래. Come across, 발견하다. Scary, 무서운. With the native speaker. What are 5 random facts about yourself? What are 5 random facts about yourself? What are 5 random facts about yourself? What are 5 random facts? What are 5 random facts about yourself? Number 1, I can do 48 unbroken pull-ups. Number 1, I can do 48 unbroken pull-ups. I can do 48 unbroken pull-ups. That's pretty random, I guess. I once had a 2 car crash in the space of 12 minutes. 2 different cars that I hit. once had two car crash in the space of 12 minutes. Two different cars that I hit. What else is there? I have a Korean wife and a baby. Kind of random fact. The baby has green eyes. There's yard. That's yard. I have brown. My wife has brown. Yard question need to be asked. I came to Korea originally for 1 year, and I've been here 9 years. I came to Korea originally for 1 year, and I've been here 9 years. That's the little random. And a couple of months ago, I came across dead body. I came across a dead body on Bamboo Bridge. That was pretty scary day. And a couple of months ago, I came across a dead body on Bamboo Bridge. That was pretty scary day. Celebrate Halloween. 주말, weekend, celebrate. 기념하다, 보내다, 할로윈. 10월 31일, dress up, 차려입다, college, 직장 동료, colleague, drink, 술, nightlife, 밤문화, custom, 복장, yet, 아직, indulge, 흠뻑 빠짐, indulged, get into, 어디로 들어가다. What will you do this weekend? 이번 주말에 뭐 할 거예요? This weekend I'll celebrate Halloween. Dress up with my colleague. Go out and enjoy a few drinks. Enjoy the nightlife and maybe some good Korean barbecue. This weekend I will celebrate Halloween, dress with my colleague, go out and enjoy a few drinks, enjoy the nightlife, and maybe some good Korean barbecue. I gonna wear a costume? I don't know about that one yet. It's like a big North American thing, but I don't know how indulged the Korean get into the Halloween world. It's like a big North American things, but I don't know how indulged the Korean get into Halloween world. I believe in ghosts. Memorable, 기억할 만한. Actually, 사실은, ghost, 귀신, shock, 질식시키다. By far, 굉장히. Working dream, 백일몽. Believe in, 존재를 믿다. breathe, 숨쉬다. Caught, 잡힌. page, 상태. wake and asleep, 비몽사몽. wake up, asleep, 비몽사몽. What was the most memorable dream you've ever had? Okay, actually I know a lot of people get this, but like the one where I think there's a ghost in the room choking me. Okay, actually I know a lot of people get this, but like the one where I think there's a ghost in the room choking me. Okay, actually I know a lot of people get this, but like the one where I think there's a ghost in the room choking me. That's by far, that's by far, that's by far the most memorable. That's by far the most memorable. Some people call them working dream, but I don't believe it. But I think there's real. But people call them working dreams, but I don't believe it. Drink, they're real. I believe in ghosts, so I think it's real. I believe in ghosts, so I think it's real. How do you wake up? Are you being choked? How do you wake up? Are you being choked? Yes, and when you wake up, you can't breathe. Yes, and when you wake up, you can breathe. And then a lot of people say it's actually just your coach in a phase of awake and asleep. But I don't really believe it. But I don't really believe it. So for me, that's the most memorable dream. It is hit or miss. bird, 탁수형. grow, 자라다. retire, 퇴직하다. respond, 반응하다. respond. hit or miss, 복불복. hit or miss, 복불복. hit or miss. every now and again. every now and again. shave, 면도하다. trim, 다듬다. trim. just trim please. trim. bush, 덥수룩한. bush. be in no mood to, 뭐뭐 하고 싶지 않다. be in no mood to, 뭐뭐 하고 싶지 않다. How long have you had your bird? How long have you had your bird? How long have you held your bird? I started growing it January 4th of 2015. I started growing it January 4th of 2015. I started growing it January 4th of 2015. The last day I wore my uniform in the army before I retire. I started growing in January 4th of 2015. The last day I wore my uniform in the army before I retired. How do women respond to it? How do women respond to it? How do women respond to it? Here in Korea, is hit or miss. Here in Korea is hit or miss. Here in Korea is hit or miss. Some girls really love it, some girls don't. But almost everybody wants to try to touch it every now and then, every now and again. But almost everybody wants to try to touch it every now and again. Think about shaving it off sometime. Think about shaving it off sometimes. Think about shaving it off sometimes. I've trimmed it down a couple of times. I've trimmed it down a couple of times. I used to be a lot bushier than it is right now, but I used to be a lot bushier than it is right now. Right now, I'm in no mood to shave it off. I'm in no mood to shave it off. How long have you been shaving your head for? How long have you been shaving your head for? Since I was in high school. I started doing it during my football career, and just kept going. And with being in the army, it was really easy to keep a shaved head. I started doing it during my football career and just kept going. And with being in the army, it was really easy to keep a shaved head. Spicy chicken feet. Spicy chicken feet. Weird, 이상한. Spicy, 매운. Chicken feet. Feet. Chicken feet. 닭발. Lap, 둘러싸다. Claw, 발톱. Nibble, nibble, 야금야금 먹다. Super, 완전. Claw-like, 발톱 같은. Claw-like. Bizarre, 괴상한. Bizarre, 열. Stand out, 눈에 띄다, 두드러지다. Stand out, 눈에 띄다, 두드러지다. What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten? What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten? I think one of the weirdest. I think one of the weirdest thing and the most difficult things to eat was the spicy chicken feet. I think one of the weird. Yeah. I think one of the weird things and the most difficult things to eat was the spicy chicken feet. Just the idea of having your finger wrapped around this little claw and trying to eat from that, to me, was just a really unique experience. Just the idea of having your fingers wrapped around this little claw and trying to eat from that, to me, was just a really unique experience. And what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten? I think one of the weirdest things and the most difficult thing to eat was the spicy chicken feet. Just the idea of having your finger wrapped around this little claw and trying to eat from that, to me, was just a really unique experience. And of course it was super spicy, but just the idea of nibbling at chicken's claw-like food was quite bizarre to me. But it was one of the one that stands out. We went with the flow. We went with the flow. Completely, 완전히. Spontaneously, 즉흥적인, spontaneously. activity, 활동. neat, 깔끔한. salt, 종류. surrounding, 주위. mopped. home cooked meal. 집밥, home cooked meal. flow, 흐름, flow, natural, 자연스러운. What's the best date you've ever been on? Well, I've been on many, but many. Well, I've been on many, but the best date I've ever been on was completely spontaneously. Completely spontaneously. We did several different activities from going to this really neat cafe that had all sorts of amazing food, and from there we took a tour of the surrounding town on little moped. We did several different activities from going to this really neat cafe that has all sorts of amazing food, and from there we took a tour of the surrounding town on its moped, and we went on a little wine tour, and at the end we just like made this amazing home cooked meal. And we went on a little wine tour. And we went on a little wine tour, and at the end, we just like made this amazing home cooked meal. And nothing was planned. We just kind of went with the flow. We just kind of went with the flow. We just kind of went with the flow. And nothing was planned. We just kind of went with the flow. And it was very natural, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. 이상입니다.